Okay, so today we are going international. Woo.
Really?
No, I mean, we don't really have a budget for that yet. But we do have a Chinese phone with us today and it is going to launch in India soon by the end of January 2023. And if you're looking to buy a flagship phone or a high performance phone right now, well then stop right there. Because this phone is going to be a killer. Like in 2020, the best overall phone was iQOO 7 and last year in 2021, the best overall phone was iQOO Neo 6. And this right here is the unreleased iQOO Neo 7. And if leaks and rumors are to be believed, it could be priced somewhere around 30,000 rupees. So will this be a good upgrade over iQOO Neo 6? Well, let's find out. But first you get this big box. Inside you get the phone, a transparent case, 120 watt charger, Type-C to Type-C cable and a very weak SIM ejector tool. But wait, aren't we missing something?
Where's the paperwork?
Yes, no paperwork inside. That's strange. But I'm sure there will be paperwork in the Indian variant. Coming to the phone, well, it's a big phone. It's actually wide. Like, definitely not a one-handed phone, but surprisingly, it is not very heavy. Like, see here? On the weighing machine, it is showing like almost 199 grams. Like the sides as well as the back is made from plastic. Speaking of the back, it has this really cool leather type texture. You generally see this finish on Vivo's flagship phone, like the Vivo Fold that we tried recently had the same texture. So that's nice. You get a premium feel when you're holding it. On the front, you get a 6.78-inch Full HD 120Hz AMOLED display. And see here, I'm playing a 4K video from YouTube and it looks so good, vibrant and sharp. Even if I tilt the display, there is no color change or anything. And see here, we have this device to measure brightness of the display and it shows almost 1500 nits peak brightness. And that is an upgrade because the iQOO Neo 6 was only around 1300 nits. So if I use the phone outside under direct sunlight, the icons and everything are pretty visible. You also get IDFS and it is...
What's IDFS?
In-display fingerprint scanner. Well, you do get in-display fingerprint scanner and it is quite fast like any other IDFS out there. There is also dual speakers, so have a listen to this. The sound is good, vocals are clear and all, but 70% of the volume is coming from the bottom speaker and only 30%. And coming to camera, iQOO phones generally tend to have good cameras, you know, that Vivo camera gene. But before you get to photos, look at this camera module. Doesn't it look like a blank smiley? And you get a 50 megapixel main sensor, and this is a very popular and premium sensor you usually get in phones like Nothing Phone 1 and OnePlus 10R. So the photos come out good, sharp if you zoom in. It slightly boosts the skin tone and the overall colors. Like it tries to make your face more bright and fair, but I think it is with the Chinese variant. This should be solved when it comes to India. And here's the interesting part. For good HDR photos against bright sunlight, well, the sun hasn't come out for the past 3 days. The HDR performance is really good for the past 3 days. And you get an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, which is a typical 8 megapixel ultra wide. Outdoor, it takes good photos. And of course, you get this 2 megapixel macro camera. And you get a 16 megapixel front selfie camera that can record in 1080p 30 fps. I mean, it's 2022. People make shorts and reels with the front camera. It's about time you should get 4K recording. But the photos and selfies come out really good, like the HDR is also good. So overall a very good selfie camera. And you can record in 4K 60 fps, but there is no stabilization in 4K 60 fps. So you might be mostly recording in 4K 30 and this is how the footage looks. Pretty good stabilization with OIS and EIS. Now this comes with the new Dimensity 9000 Plus processor, 8GB LPDDR5X RAM and 256GB UFS 3.1 storage. And day-to-day usage like opening apps, watching video and all of that, they all perform very smooth. There is no lag or slowdown. Like we ran this CPU throttling test. It runs the phone at 100% for a long time and you can see the graph is all green. But we'll see how Apex Legend performs. So we'll play at Ultra HD 60 FPS because why not? Flagship processor. Let's kill some people in the game. Hey, it's my it's my team. Gameplay is really good, like getting constant 60 FPS. So yeah, performance is really good, and as per rumors, iQOO Neo 7 when it launches in India, it will come with Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. And that is a really solid processor. Out of the box, it comes with Android 13, so you get all the features here. Like for instance, if you install an app previously on Android 12, it would automatically start sending notifications. But now here, if I install the same app with Android 13, it will ask you permission to send notification. And these iQOO phones from China come with custom Origin OS, which is different from India. And it has some really cool features. Like if you swipe from the bottom, you get this card option for quick payments, so you don't have to have separate app to make payments. You can do it right from here. Also, Origin OS has a lot of customization option. Like if I press and hold the home screen, I get this option, and now I can set the background to be blur, or I can even set how rounded these icons can be. So if you're someone who loves customization, you are really going to enjoy this. And I know it will have FunTouch OS in India. I just hope it has all these cool features from Origin OS. This comes with a 5000 mAh battery with 120 watt fast charging, so it can go from 0 to 100 in about 47 minutes or so. Overall, the battery performance here is decent. Like on full charge with medium to heavy usage, it should last a full working day, but if you start getting 5G, that battery life is gonna come down. Also, you get IR blaster here, which previously only Xiaomi phones had. So if you have an appliance with remote like this AC over here, you can easily control it from the phone, turn it off. Neat. So yeah, this was the unreleased iQOO Neo 7, and if we go by past trends, the iQOO Neo 6 launched at around 30,000 mark and it gave very good performance for the price. I believe this will do the same. Like even if this launches for around 33,000-35,000 with a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor, it could be the next best value phone king. And since OnePlus has stopped making flagship killer phones, I love iQOO launches. They are bang on value for money performance. On that note, this is Ritik signing off. See you in the next video. Pew, pew, pew.